Title Option 1, 10 AI tools that automate your business and save you real time. Title Option 2, How to work more efficiently with AI, 10 practical tools for entrepreneurs. In the age of artificial intelligence, it's no longer about working harder. It's about working smarter. If you know the right tools and use them correctly, you can automate processes, respond to customers faster, and get more done with significantly less effort. AI is no longer just a future trend. It's already part of day-to-day business. It's changing how we sell, how we communicate, how we plan, and how we make decisions. In this video, we're going to look at 10 AI tools that make exactly that possible, from automated customer conversations to financial analysis all the way to data-driven decision-making and management. All of the tools you're about to see are already being used by companies, from startups to established businesses, to save time, cut costs, and increase productivity. 1. YourAtlas.com, AI voice assistant for instant customer calls. YourAtlas is an AI-powered voice assistant that automatically calls potential customers as soon as they submit a form on your website. The goal: faster follow-up, better qualification, and higher close rates, without anyone manually picking up the phone. Here's how it works. A lead signs up for a call. Within seconds, the AI calls, asks targeted questions, collects key information, and passes the lead on to the right person in your team. What makes this interesting is that YourAtlas can actually talk on the phone, not just send messages. That matters in sales, where response speed is often the difference between winning and losing a deal. You can also train the AI to match your company's tone and sales style. In other words, it acts like your first sales rep, available 24/7. In simple terms, YourAtlas automates the first contact phase of your sales process, at scale. 2n8n.io, workflow automation for your business. The second tool is n8n.io. It's an open-source automation platform that connects your tools and automates repetitive tasks. The core idea is simple. You link services like Google Sheets, email, Slack, your CRM, payment systems, and so on, and then define what should happen when a certain trigger occurs. Example: a customer makes a purchase, an invoice is generated automatically. The customer receives an onboarding email, they get access to your community. At the same time, your team is notified via SMS or Slack. This all happens without anyone from your team having to do it manually. For growing companies, n8n.io helps standardize repeatable processes and frees up people from low-value admin work. You set it up once, and it just runs. 3. Lovable.dev, build apps and websites in minutes. Lovable.dev lets you create apps or websites in just a few minutes without writing code. You simply describe what you want, the product, the features, how it should work, who it's for, and Lovable generates a working version for you. Example: build a landing page for an AI automation agency that supports plumbing businesses in Europe. Lovable will draft the page, including layout, copy, and structure. In the past, this would take weeks or months and usually required a developer. Today, you can go from idea to prototype in one session. Is this a full replacement for senior engineering on complex products? Number. But for MVPs, demos, client pitches, and internal tools, it's extremely powerful. It shortens decision cycles, reduces initial cost, and makes you more experimental as a business, because you can test more ideas faster. 4. GetRevio.com, AI-assisted sales and chat. GetRevio brings AI directly into your social selling and direct messaging. The tool turns DMs on Instagram, LinkedIn, SMS, or email into structured, trackable sales conversations. Here's what it does. It identifies which leads are actually serious. It suggests what you should reply next. It helps you book calls or even close sales directly in chat. In the background, a lead scoring system evaluates how relevant each contact is. That means you know who to prioritize instead of manually guessing who's worth your time. This is especially useful for agencies, consultants, and service providers who get a lot of inbound interest through social media but can't personally handle every chat in real time. In short, GetRevio makes social selling scalable and measurable. 5. SocialSweep.ai. See the real value of your network. In business, relationships are often more valuable than cash in the bank. SocialSweep.ai analyzes your followers and connections and shows you who in your network is actually important for your growth. Maybe an investor is already following you. Maybe the organizer of an industry event is in your LinkedIn audience. Maybe someone in your network is directly connected to a company you'd like to work with. SocialSweep finds those links for you and even suggests how to reach out in a relevant, natural way. The result is simple. You stop treating your network as nice to have and start using it as an asset that generates opportunities, partnerships, and revenue. This is especially valuable for founders, solo consultants, and creators who depend on access to the right people at the right moment. 6. HelloFrank.ai, your financial co-pilot. HelloFrank is an AI-driven finance tool. It analyzes your numbers, flags inefficient spending, and gives you concrete recommendations on what to cut, what to adjust, and where to reallocate budget. In companies with many subscriptions, tools, contractors, and variable costs, it becomes almost impossible to manually catch waste. HelloFrank reviews your transactions, identifies areas with weak return on spend, and highlights potential savings. This can include things like duplicate software subscriptions, underperforming marketing spend, or cost centers that don't match revenue projections. The benefit is twofold. 1. You protect margins. 2. You improve cash efficiency without guessing. And importantly, the data remains private and is not just fed into public AI models. In practice, this gives management daily visibility into financial health without needing a full in-house analytics team. 7. Alysio.ai, central visibility into revenue and marketing performance. Alysio.ai acts as a central analytics layer for your commercial operations, sales, marketing, and customer success. It connects to systems like your CRM, ad accounts, and support tools, and then answers questions such as, where do my highest value customers come from? Which campaign has the best ROI? Which audience converts the fastest? The big advantage is speed. Instead of manually building spreadsheets and dashboards, you can ask direct business questions and get direct data-backed answers. Put simply, Alysio is like a revenue co-pilot. You see what's working, what isn't, and where the next best opportunity is, without having to be a data analyst. 8. Flexpay.io, recover failed payments. Across industries, roughly 13% of credit card payments fail, not because the card is stolen or invalid, but due to technical reasons like outdated card info, missing confirmations, or routing issues. Flexpay.io focuses on fixing exactly that. The system detects failed transactions and automatically, quietly retries them in a smarter way. That means you save money you would have otherwise lost. You don't have to spam customers with, please update your card details. You stabilize recurring revenue streams. This is especially valuable for subscription businesses, membership products, or any model with recurring billing. In many cases, recovering just a handful of failed transactions per month is already enough to pay for the tool itself. It's one of those silent optimizations that compounds over time. 9. HeroHire.ai, AI-based recruiting. HeroHire automates the recruiting pipeline. It creates the job posting, screens applicants, runs structured first-round interviews, and ranks the candidates for you. By the time you actually talk to someone live, you're already looking at a filtered shortlist of top matches. This is extremely useful for companies that don't have a full HR team in-house. Instead of spending weeks reading CVs, scheduling intro calls, and guessing who might be a fit, you jump straight to serious candidates. HeroHire evaluates skills, motivation, and cultural fit, and it does this consistently without getting tired or biased by mood. The practical effect: hiring cycles get shorter, teams scale faster, and leadership spends less time on admin and more time on final decision-making. 10. Precision.com, data-driven company management. The last tool is Precision.com. You can think of it as an always-on data team that monitors your most important KPIs and tells you what matters right now. Here's how it works. It connects to systems like your CRM, billing, and ad platforms. It builds dashboards and scorecards for your business. Every morning, it sends your team a summary of key metrics plus recommended next steps. That means everyone starts the day aligned. Where are we on revenue? Which channel is underperforming? What needs attention this week? This replaces guessing, endless Excel reporting, and unfocused meetings. Instead, you get decisions based on numbers, not assumptions. For management, that kind of visibility is critical. Without knowing your numbers, you can't scale sustainably. These 10 tools show how deeply AI is already integrated into business operations today. In sales, marketing, finance, recruiting, and management, AI helps automate routine work, speed up execution, and make decisions based on real data instead of gut feeling. The biggest benefit is time. The more you automate, the more you can focus on high value activities, strategy, positioning, offers, product, and relationships. Those are the areas where human judgment still matters most. AI is not a magic button, it's a lever. And the businesses that learn to use that lever effectively will have a clear competitive advantage. If you found this video useful, feel free to like it and subscribe to the channel. Here, we talk about practical AI in business, finance, and productivity, and how to apply it in real life. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.